jetzt haben wir es. So. Na, auch schon. So. Welcome, party people. We're gonna build a few orcs today. Because I still have this box sitting around. So, we're gonna do that. First of all. Later we might paint a little bit. So. Yeah, as you might have noticed, I'm gonna stream in English from now on. But if you can't speak English, just let me know and I'll translate that to German or Dutch as well. But yeah. If anybody wonders why, I'm just like very much fed up with the German language community in general. Hi Noah, how are you? So yeah, we're gonna build something. So let's see. First, let's do those. I'm good. I'm good. Building some orcs today, and later on I might paint some Infinity. Let's see how it goes, because I'm invited to somebody else's stream later on this afternoon for a discussion if wargaming is just war in German on somebody else's channel, so to speak. And yeah, so I'll be having a German discussion there. And there's gonna be one more German stream on this channel, which will be next Saturday. And that will be the final time I do the German tabletop chat show. Hi Ryovis, same to you. Yeah, if you have difficulties with English, just let me know and I'll translate that over to German or Dutch for you as well. But in general, the language here will be English from now on. Just, yeah. Like I said, today we're gonna build some orcs, so the Speed Freaks box has been sitting around here for quite some time, basically since it came out, so we're gonna do that for the first part of the stream at least. And yeah, if anybody wants to join, as usual, that's possible via the voice, but keep in mind we're gonna talk English. For now I'm still using the GMPC one for that, but I'd like to invite everybody to join my personal Discord, which has been around for a while, but I barely used it. But that's gonna change. So you can find that in the panels, or if you type !space Discord, you'll get a link generated as well, if you're not already on that one, which is an English Discord. But for people who subscribe here, there is also a German-speaking area on that. And yeah, that's it, basically. That's the news. People who are on the GMPC Discord might already know that, because I posted it tonight. I'm still gonna administrate that community and I'm still gonna organize on that, so nothing is gonna change there. But yeah, in general, I think my content is gonna be primarily English from now on. For several reasons. yeah, I hope you all stay with me. If not, I understand, because not everybody is capable of understanding English that well. Not everybody wants to speak a foreign language in their off time, but yeah, in general. And the content in itself is not gonna change, and I'm actually planning on doing something like a chat show in English as well in the short or mid-term future. So there will be content like that just in English as well. Yeah. And yeah, in the future I'm gonna use my own Discord for the voice channel stuff as well. So because I think that makes more sense. Because that Discord is in English, my stream is gonna be in English, so makes it easier for other people who want to join. There we go. It's clipped out. No worries at all. No worries at all. And I'm not gonna speak Shakespearean English or anything like that, so should be quite easily understandable. And like I said, if you have any difficulties, just let me know and I'll translate into German for you guys. And yeah, that's basically the news. I know a few people were a bit worried because I wasn't that active in the GMPC community in the last week. And yeah, that basically the reason for that was because I was thinking about how I want to proceed, if I want to proceed, and with the whole streaming and also with the community stuff. And yeah, I thought very long, very hard on that, about that. And it's not the first time I thought about that, so yeah. I also think my content is apparently not something where there's a huge audience in German as well. So that's the other big reason. Because I actually do make content and I don't, I'm not clowning around in my streams, which apparently is something that is in demand in the German community, in the hobby community very much. And that's just not me. And I don't want to do that. But on the other end, I want to have a certain amount of audience as well, and I think I can reach that much easier with my kind of content in the English community. So, or more, yeah, the international community, so to speak. So that's the other big reason. Because I don't like streaming for 3 or 4 people, and that happened a few times in the past now. And it always happens when people are streaming who are more on the entertainment side instead of the hobbying side. So yeah, I've done this more than a year in German now, and yeah, I mean, like, to be honest, I have a decent amount of viewers in German, but when I see who has more viewers, it's definitely more the entertainment side. And I noticed other people who actually make content have very small viewer counts as well in the German language market. So yeah, I think it's not only me, it's in general. So yeah, I hope you guys understand, and it's not in any way meant that I devalue the German market or people viewing in German. It's just not for me. That's all there is to it. Yo, have fun in the Lurk Noir. And hi, der Comicladen. How are you today? So for everybody who just started watching, there's a small change in my content and my streams. It's going to be mainly English from now on, for several reasons I already explained a few times now. If you have issues understanding anything in English, do let me know and I'll translate into German for you guys, but in general it's going to be English from now on. There's going to be one more German stream next Saturday, but that's basically it. Okay, camera should be back in a moment. It's just an old camera. Let's see if it comes back. Yeah, it comes back. It's again. But yeah, anyways, hobby time. So today we're building the Speed Freaks box, which is a Games Workshop box game, which came out a few years ago, and it's been sitting around here for quite some time. So I thought let's at least build it, because I'm building currently a lot of the GW stuff I've got sitting around, so I can prime it all at once and then start painting it. With the GW stuff, it's gonna be more speed painting projects. I'm still gonna make it look decent, but I'm not gonna go all out with those things. I just want to finish them all off, which will still take a few years, because I'm not gonna paint them just the Games Workshop projects, but I'm gonna paint other stuff as well, and I'm gonna go all out with that. Perfect. Hopefully. I mean, I still have an Irish community as well, and I know a few of them are watching, and I have a lot of friends in the English and American and Australian hobby communities as well. I know a lot of them are actually watching, mainly lurking for now. And yeah, I'm gonna change that. To be honest, I think like 90% of my German viewers won't have an issue with English as the main language, so that's that. Yeah, I actually did the thing with your sponsor, der Comicladen, the drinking one, forgot the name. So I'm very much looking forward to trying those mixed drinks. Because they sound very interesting. Yeah, that's the one, Holy Energy. And I'm sucker for free stuff, so if they're gonna send me a few product placements or whatever it's called, or testing sachets. I think it's like free drinks, right? You get free drinks to test, to try out. So that's very interesting. Okay, so that's basically cleaned up. There's not much more to do with that because it's just a Terran. So I'm gonna put that to the side. And I'm gonna start building the interesting things. So, okay, let's see. I think. Yeah, it's part of the yellow one, so. So this one is actually basically an orc racing game. Yeah, that was not good. And yeah, it comes in yellow and red, so it's different for each team. As you can see. 35. That's 35. Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, I should drink healthier things, so definitely gonna try that out. If you want, you can post the link if you like. So other people can order it for free as well if they want to. And test it out, try it out. And yeah, guys, as you know, it's still a way, if you stream yourself, feel free to shout yourself out. An example, Noir is streaming, who's watching here, he's lurking now. The Comic Line is obviously streaming as well. Also, he has a very, very big German language YouTube channel about comics in general. So have a look at that if you like. So basically the only thing that's changing is the language here. Everything else is staying as is. So those are basically models from this box set. It's a very old box set, Speed Freaks. Not very old, but so it's basically 40k orc racing game from Games Workshop. The one we're building at the moment should be this one here, the Shock Jump Dragster. It's called. There's a few bikes, and there's a custom booster blaster here as well. So you can see it's like one big car and 3 bikes per team, plus a bit of terrain and a map, so to speak. Lots of special dice and stuff like that as well. So yeah, it's a Shock Jump Dragster we're building at the moment. Oh, yeah, Firgo rated my stream with 2 viewers. Thank you very much, my friend. How are you? How was your stream? Oh yeah, love supporting small startups. And no sugar sounds very healthy. Like I said, I need to drink a few healthier drinks instead of the stuff I'm drinking mainly at the moment. 59 and 54. Okay, that's 59. That should be 54. Yeah. Also 06 twice. Okay, I already have Let's do other ones as well. Okay. That's 14. That's 13. 58. 22. And 23. Uh, 47. That should be this one, yeah. That's this one. I'm just gonna cut out all the parts on this page now. Which is actually what I usually do. Yep. So. Oh yeah, that sounds healthy. So the thing is, if I drink pure water, I'm throwing up from pure water. Always have. I don't know. Just my stomach just doesn't like pure water. But yeah, actually what I do sometimes is just put some lemon or cucumber in, or mint leaves. I used to do that. Or just make sugar-free tea, especially in the summer. That's nice as well. But yeah, due to my job, I've been drinking way too much caffeine in the last almost 10 years. And yeah, now if I don't drink caffeine, I get a migraine. So it would be actually nice if that stuff is working in that way as well. Yeah. And okay, so you were gaming, Firgo. Not building miniatures. Okay, gotcha. And yeah, why was I mean, like the main thing is you need a cable connection or a very expensive Wi-Fi mesh network. Personally, I prefer a wired connection for stuff like that, like streaming. But yeah. I think their Comic Laden is streaming via Wi-Fi mesh network. Oh, the new Necromunda game, yeah. Yeah, I heard very bad things about that here in the local community. So it's not a game I would buy anyways for like new game money. So looked interesting enough, to be honest. Did you like it? You're probably playing it on the computer, right? On the PC. Yeah, I remember you said you're not allowed to put a cable into the basement. Interesting, okay. Interesting doesn't sound too good. Yeah, just in case anybody is wondering why I'm using the nippers, it's because we're actually cutting nippers and not one that works with pressure. So that makes my life much easier. I really recommend getting a decent pair of nippers and not only pliers. So, almost there. So, let's continue. Okay. This is weird why you have to glue those in, but okay. Okay, the numbering here is definitely wrong in some way. Which is not that great, but not a big issue either. Just if you're building the same model at some point, These numbers are wrong. Which is okay, it happens. Passt. Die passen. So, machen wir den da dran. There we go. So that's looking much better. Like I said, no biggie, not a big deal. And that's fine now. That fits. That's good. There we go. Hi, Space of Impossibilities. How are you? Yeah, Space of Impossibilities is also streaming. Oh yeah, oh, food is important. Food is important. Next page. Okay, so let's see. What do we need? 13 and 12. So this is 13. Oh, so need 28, which we have here. This is number 12 here. This one doesn't have a number, but it's probably 29. Also, it looks like 29. So now we need 25, which is here. We need 24, which we have here. And 26 and 27. So this is 26. And there's number 27 here. Yeah, for everybody who just joined, we're streaming in English from now on. So, next parts are the engine, number 3, which we have here. And number 4. Number 5. So the sprue is getting much more empty. So number 49. I'll show you in a minute. Number 31, which we have here. scroll down a bit, because I don't know where I dropped that thing. Okay, there we go. Let's get back to it. That's, by the way, how empty this pool is already. So, what are you having for lunch or early dinner or very late breakfast, Violas? Hope it's something tasty. Just cutting off the bigger parts, for we're gonna remove the small mold lines. That goes very well with those nippers, which are not pliers. Can either buy... There's some cheaper versions than this one around as well. Redgrass has one, they make all of that pellets. Just roughly about half of this price-wise. But I have not tried the one from Redgrass myself, so I can't really recommend that. But I can recommend you get one in general. And yeah, if you're interested in this one, there's Amazon links around here, so you can support me a little bit with that as well. Doesn't cost you anything extra. Okay, iPad is annoying me. There we go. I think Twitch is having trouble. Camera should be back in a moment. Like I said, I'm using a very old camera and it just has to switch off for legal reasons, so that's implemented in the software. Nothing I can change any further, but it should be. Yeah, it's back. There you go. Yeah, I have have a lot of other older Games Workshop box games, so let me know if you're interested in having a look at those. You can later have a look at the other contents of a box as well, and the game, if it's something you're interested in, guys. Neighbors are doing some weekend renovations apparently. Hope it's not too noisy. Yeah, I mean, if you're working on something, feel free to share that. If you have been working on something, feel free to share that. I love seeing what you guys are up to. Very quiet chat today. Yeah. Oh well. Hey guys, as usual, you can still join for voice if you want. Just keep in mind we're gonna chat in English. And for now, it's still on the GMPC Discord, but that will change. So if you like, join my personal Discord, because that's the one I'm mainly gonna use for anything to my content related now. Like I said, I'm still gonna keep working and administrating on the GMPC community. That's not changing. So, okay, now we can start gluing again. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so there's a few bigger holes here. Other ones. Let's see. There we go. That's nice. Another one is probably pretty much the same, just in opposite directions. So, das sieht doch schon mal gut aus. So. Okay. So it's pretty much straightforward here. And that's also very nice. So we have different outlets here. So that's nice. Okay, glue those into here as well. That's gonna hold nice and tight. So let's work on the engine. Okay, there's very little nipples here. So I'm gonna make sure those fit. Same here. So actually you cannot do much wrong here because they're in certain directions, so that's nice. Same here. So nothing that can really go wrong. And this fits in here very snugly, so I'm just gonna do that. If that step is on the, technically on the next page, we're gonna do that nonetheless. It starts looking like a car. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we need number 07. That's this one, and probably the other one as well, which is 20. I have number 9 here as well, which we're gonna need as well. Let's clip those out really quickly. This yellow is not my friend because it's almost indistinguishable from parts, at least in the shadow, from my floor. So, number 48. Okay. This is number 32, yeah. Uh, 34. Number 33. We're getting there. We're getting there. And number 36 for his head. Yeah. Yeah, guys, anything you're doing hobby-wise at the moment? Painting something, building something, or just watching and chilling? How's your weekend going? Any dinner plans? Anything yummy that's in the oven or on the stove? Are you barbecuing? Got up to 19 degrees here, which is very warm for Ireland, to be honest. But at least it's not buzzing with the sun today. Just in general warm. Or is the chat maybe not working? I don't know. Keep in mind I cannot see Discord on a stream, so if it's the case and anybody's writing me, I apologize. But I'll take a break in a few moments. Probably after we finish building this thing here. To grab something to drink. And I'll double check if there's an issue with the chat. And can continue gluing. There we go. So let's see. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So, I think we're gonna glue this orc together, but we're not gonna glue him inside for ease of painting purposes. Because you can just plug him in during priming. should be ground. I think I forgot this arm. Oh, it's not that bad. Okay. Okay, gotcha. This is okay. There we go. So I'm not gonna glue the orc inside. A few Gretchens apparently. Number 45. And that one wants number 44 as well. Let's see. There we go. Number 44. Body number 42. And head number 43. It's that one, okay. And we need number 50. That's number 50 here. Number 56 and 57, which is apparently the gun, or the main gun, so to speak. '56 and 57. And number 21. Number 21. Looks a little bit like a flux compensator from a DeLorean. And when we have a final goblin, which is gonna be this one. Because there's no other one left. You can see there's not much left. This is apparently the thing on the back. You have the tires to build, so that's those, and a few small bits and bobs here and there. Actually, one less because it's a grenade belt we need here for a small goblin. Okay, at least the bot can chat. That's good to know. Yeah, I think after this one we're gonna take a break and I'll grab something to drink and then we'll paint something. This takes longer than I suspected, because I thought it's more like a glue-free, more like a click experience, which it is not. So I'm just gonna build this one here, and then we're gonna switch and paint something. And I'm just gonna build the other ones at some other point. I have to check very quickly my phone in a moment. That's nicht so schlau. So, das not very clever, but this is actually like a mini squig here. It's like a mini squig with a, which is like connected to the gun. So the squig is actually like the onboard AI for the gun, which I find very cute. Loft Metal Works, hello, how are you? We're building some orcs at the moment. Once we're finished with this orc car, we're gonna switch a little bit and start painting something. Because this takes longer than I expected. welcome back, Viovis. How are you? How was lunch or dinner or very late breakfast? Or very early dinner? I don't know. It's weekend, so we're not judging. We're still building the first car, so... Really like this one because it's like a little squick computer targeting, squick target computer. Which I think is very cute. So it's going to be placed here. Okay, let's see. So I can glue that actually onto the car. There we go. So I'm not gonna glue him in either, we're just gonna place him here for now. Last one. Okay, camera should be right back. So he's supposed to be sitting. Okay, so it's an alternative either one. So I'm just gonna put him to the side. Yeah, speed freaks, exactly. Oh, pizza is nice. Yeah, it's an old speed freaks box which I had sitting around for since it came out. So we just started doing that. Removed the Terran bits from the sprue, and currently I'm building the, what's it called here, the yellow dragster. And 10 and 18. Air intake. Slowly getting to the end of that one. Once I finished building him, I'm gonna take a short break, grab something to drink, and yeah, and we're gonna start painting something. Not entirely sure what, but something I've got sitting around here. Yeah, the thing is with streaming with normal Wi-Fi, you're losing too much data. Even if you have a decent Wi-Fi. I tried streaming via Wi-Fi, it's just not worth it. And I actually have like nothing between the Wi-Fi here and my laptop. And it's not even like 4 meters apart. And it's still connection losses like something, yeah, so. Yeah, for everybody who just started watching or didn't catch the beginning of the stream, we're streaming mainly in English now, but if you have issues understanding, do let me know and I'll translate into German. So basically vice versa, what I have been doing up until now. There's several reasons for that, which I explained in the beginning, but in general, I'm not too happy with a wider German community. Definitely not something with a GMPC or anything like that. But yeah, and I also think there's not that much of a market in the German language for streaming actual content. People apparently like to watch much more entertainment streams, which is fine. I'm not complaining about that, but it's not the content I produce, that I make, and it's not content I want to make. And yeah, so I'm probably better off streaming in English. And to be honest, there's not much of a difference in viewership so far, even for this being the first stream. So that's how it's gonna be. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna be active in the GMPC or stop administrating it or organizing anything. So that's still all gonna happen. No changes there. But yeah, in general. That's the gist of it. So English content from now on, with German for people who let me know if they have issues understanding something. The Witcher Old World Kickstarter. Yeah, I've seen that when I actually shared it a while ago. I'm interested in the miniatures, but I think it's a bit expensive for being board game materials. So I don't think the miniatures are gonna be anything other than PVC. So the typical board game plastic, which you can work with, but it's by far not the best, and it's very expensive for that. So yeah, I don't know. I have €1 in at the moment. So, but I don't know if I'm gonna spend more on it. Because to be honest, I'm not interested in the game at all. And I'm not a Witcher fan per se either. So let's remove the Orc and Gretchen here. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not too interested in it. I mean, I'm not uninterested, but it's not something that really screams to me, by me, or that I'm really interested in. Something that's on my radar, but nothing more at the moment. I know a lot of people enjoy The Witcher, but yeah, it's not my game, so to speak, to be honest. Like some people told me it's, yeah, if you read the books and everything and all of this, you're gonna enjoy it a lot. Might be, but yeah. I would have to read all the books. And that's a question of time and do I want to do other things during that instead. So, yeah. Are you going for that Kickstarter or? And I don't see much risk with it, to be honest, because it's a very big brand. So think it's gonna get enough money. So unless there's like any, from the get-go, any nefarious intention, shouldn't be in any big issues with that. So, okay. The only thing we still have to add is the rockets here. And yeah, there's a small part. I don't know if we missed it. Put that somewhere? I don't think so, to be honest. But yeah, just after we did the rockets, I'm just gonna check for that one, which is number 15, and that's that. So I think, yeah, that's it. So yeah. Yeah, that does look nice. So let's check if we forgot to add that part anywhere. Wouldn't be the first time, to be honest, that GW puts parts in which they had at some point and then they don't use them. Or parts that they removed and they still stay in the instruction manual. But no. Can't see that anywhere. Oh, there we have it. Okay, gotcha. So that's on this side. Okay. There we have it. There we got it. So it's not something we really need, or that would be really noticeable, I think, but still, let's add that. So can add the. It's gonna be tricky to put him in. That should be doable. That does work, and we can add him here. So no space for this little guy, but just gonna grab smaller base for him. I have enough of those. Yeah, that's the thing. If you're a fan of something, of a property, or you're gonna go all in. Yeah, I mean, like usually I go all in as a principal on Kickstarters anyway. So yeah, but here it would be actually only the miniatures that would be of interest for me. There we go. That's what we built. Also clipped out the Terran, so I'm gonna put those to the side. And I said I'm gonna take a small break and I'm gonna grab something to drink, and I'll be right back, and then we'll paint something if you're up to it. So please stay tuned and I'll be right back. just had some incentive to paint to build some orcs, because I have so many of them, so I need to be finished at some point now. So I'm gonna repair the other orcs. Like I don't have any fail cast orcs. All the orcs I have are metal and plastic. Some are very old. Some are still Gorka Morka orcs and stuff, so that's something that's gonna happen here as well in between. And yeah, let's see. Oh crap, he lost his arm again. Okay, so we're gonna repair him now again. Let's see if we can put him decently enough together again, but no, I still need to clean that out here. Ow. Fuck. Okay. Metal coins, okay. Yeah, the thing is, miniatures, they only show the renders. Most look always really, really good. The problem is, if they're doing them in PVC, they're gonna be quite different, and not near quality of what they're showing actually. So I'm hesitant. That's the thing there. Okay, it should be enough now. Yeah. So this guy should be fine now. Now we can finally do some painting, hopefully. Brushes. Here's brushes. Here's miniatures. Also, if somebody wants to see, I put gloss varnish on the sides now as well, so you can actually see into the water without anything being foggy or not decently viewable. So, let's go. So There we go. Camera's back. So. Start with an off-white from the game color range. It's a tiny bit darker than the one from the mecha color range, but not by much. I'm gonna start with a very, very thin layer, as to keep our zenithal priming shining through. So we're gonna layer that actually up and later highlight with lighter colors. We're gonna use some Apothecary White from the contrast range. I think it's called Apothecary White. Not totally sure. At least the white gray wash from the contrast range. We're gonna use that as well for the clove parts here. I think I'm gonna change the brush because this one is a tiny bit too big. So I'm gonna do one size smaller. So that should be better for you. Yeah, if you have questions, feel free to ask. Basically, we're just doing basic colors at the moment on a zenithal prime miniature. Very, very thin layers, just to keep the light and shadow through. I'm going to repeat that a few times actually. So the first layer doesn't have to be that great, especially since it is white. I'm essentially putting it over black even if there is a zenithal highlight inside. Still gonna not be a very good coverage. That's okay. We don't mind. Doesn't even make that much of a difference, but that's how it should be. So this is kind of a batch painting process, but we're still gonna do a lot of detail works on walls. It's just that I should have a coherent color scheme, and for me that's easier if I do it at once. It's also a tiny bit faster. It doesn't look like anything, but thanks. Still a lot of stuff to do on just basic colors at the moment. I do the whole glazing thing on top of those. I said white in general is a bitch, especially over darker colors. So I'm gonna need a lot of very thin layers to make it equally covering and still have effects from the zenithal highlighting, and also make it look good, so that will be a lot of work. But it's only a few miniatures, so it's not that bad. And gonna take a while to finish those up. I still have to do the stuff for the contests I'm participating in. The one with a negative color, I only have 10 days and I haven't even started, so it's gonna be fun. So I haven't even decided on a miniature for that. I'm probably gonna grab some Space Marine that's sitting around somewhere defenseless. I have a few of those, because I need to prime them and I need to revert prime them zenithal. So start with white actually as a base color, and then do a zenithal shading with black for that one. And then we still have ones for the GMPC contest, for the unit contest there. I still have his hoodie, because he needs a hoodie apparently, which he's not even wearing. So at 7 p.m. German time, so 6 p.m. UK time. And just for who doesn't know, currently it's 4 p.m. here. We're gonna go and be a guest at Wolfgar Heimdalsson's stream, because he wants to discuss if Wargaming Krieg ist. So if Wargaming is war or just war. Very German theme, I guess. But he wanted to invite me there, and I said yes. So that's gonna happen. That's in German. And yeah, if you like, join. I think there's a few teachers, or 2 teachers, I guess. I don't know who's besides me there. But yeah, so he's gonna do that on his channel. It's his thing, he organized it, so I'm just a guest there. And yeah, next weekend is the last German stream on Saturday on this channel. That will be my last tabletop chat show. And after that, it's gonna be English here. With, like, for people who need translations, but main content, main language will be English from then on. Still hope to keep all of you interested here. And if not, I do understand that English is not everybody's cake, but yeah. In that case, thanks, but yeah. Yeah, if you like what I'm doing, as usual, you can support me. Subscriptions, donations are all there. You know how that works. You know how Amazon Prime subscription works. There's affiliate links, you know how those work. It's no cost to you, and it's all the stores I actually use myself and brands I use myself. So if you use those links and the codes there, that helps me out a little bit to finance all this hobby stuff here, and it's very much appreciated. Okay, he doesn't have any kind of code. I think he's actually not part of this group. I have to double check that. But this one has a code. Hi Mother, thanks for the lurk. 1 million whoever's. Quick question to you in chat. Depends. Are you talking about Infinity, which is what I'm currently painting, or are you talking about 40k, which we've been building earlier on the stream. Because what I'm currently painting is Infinity Military Order, which is a Pan-Oceania sub-faction, so to speak. And if we're talking about Infinity, I'd say have a look at the rules, because they're for free, and there's a big section. Basically, if you buy the rules, there's like one huge book with background and another book which is marginally smaller, which gives you the rules. And if you're talking about 40k, also the Infinity rules and background is completely available for free. So you can download that if you want. Doch, mache ich. Hallo Kadoko, ich muss nur hinterherkommen. Ja, also vorhin haben wir ein bisschen, bisschen GW-Orks gebaut, Speed Freaks. Und jetzt malen wir gerade ein bisschen Infinity an. Das ist Military Order, das ist eine Subfaction von Pan-Oceania. Doch, also ich lese den schon. Nur gerade bin ich ein bisschen mehr am Malen. Ja. Und 1 Million Huevos hat gerade gefragt, wie er als Newbie am besten in den Hintergrund reinkommt. Ich weiß aber jetzt nicht, ob er 40k meint oder ob er tatsächlich Infinity meint. Das habe ich ihm nur gerade für Infinity gesagt und war gerade dabei, das für 40k zu sagen. So, back to English. Yeah, so if you're looking for 40k, I'd say start with a rule book, which is not available for free, but it has like a good amount of background for all the 40k factions. Nein, also keine Absicht. Das ist, ich bin halt gerade am Malen, ne? Ich kann halt nicht so die ganze Zeit auf den Chat schauen und heute ist halt hier keiner mit dabei. Wie gesagt, ich stelle das ja jetzt bei mir hauptsächlich auf Englisch um, aber wie gesagt, für die Leute, die kein Englisch können, übersetze ich das durchaus noch auf Deutsch. So guys, I'm just explaining because I switched to English with my content as a main language from today on actually. So I'm just explaining how it's gonna work for those people who have been watching in German, because still appreciate all of you guys very much. For those who have issues with English, I'm gonna translate that. And that was just the discussion a little bit. Also wie gesagt, ich übersetze das durchaus auf Deutsch. Es kann halt ein bisschen dauern, bis ich das lese, aber wenn ich weiß, es ist jemand da, der Probleme mit Englisch hat, dann mache ich das auch einfach automatisch mit. So, if there is somebody here who has issues with English and lets me know as soon as I see that, I'll translate into German as well, but like kind of like I did before with English, but now it's just the other way around. So main language is now gonna be English and secondary language is German or Dutch. If you speak Dutch and prefer Dutch, I can speak Dutch as well. So, also wenn ihr Niederländer seid, kann ich das auch. So, als jullie Nederlands zijn, kan ik ook Nederlands praten. Als jullie problemen met Engels en Duits hebben, dan moet je me dat gewoon laten weten en dan praat ik ook Nederlands. Een beetje ingerust, maar door de gehele coronasituatie, want normaal werk ik ook op Nederlands en Duits en Engels, dus ja. Also wie gesagt, wenn ihr Deutsch oder Niederländisch braucht, sagt mir Bescheid und dann übersetze ich in die Sprachen. Also in der Hinsicht hoffe ich, dass ihr mir alle erhalten bleibt. Dus ik hoop dat jullie allemaal hier blijven en ook in de toekomst steeds meekijken en een beetje in de chat actief zijn. Ja, we gaan een beetje meer op het Engelse. Niederländisch geht besser, okay. ist ja sehr ähnlich dem Deutschen. Ja, de meeste Nederlanders praten Engels en Duits. Das meisten Niederländer sprechen Deutsch und Englisch. Von daher ist das in der Regel nicht so das Thema. So, yeah, most Dutch people do speak English and German quite fluently. So it's usually not an issue for them. But, yeah, still offering. So. Ah, gotcha. Wo denn genau? Virus will stay in the pack till the end. Okay. Yeah, the good old end times. Yeah, I do have a lot of Space Wolves. At some point we're gonna paint a lot of Space Wolves as well. And really old Space Wolves, older Space Wolves, and not so old Space Wolves. And some Primaris Space Wolves. So there will be all kinds of flavors of Space Wolves. So, second edition Space Wolves, fourth and onwards edition Space Wolves and Primaris Space Wolves. Also irgendwann werden wir auch ganz viele Space Wolves bemalen. Zweite Edition Space Wolves und vierte und jünger Edition Space Wolves und auch Primaris Space Wolves. Kommt alles. Ah, okay. Ja. Amsterdam ist schon schön. Ja. So, Kadoko actually prefers Dutch before English because he has some family 20 kilometers away from Amsterdam, so about 12 to 14 miles if you're from the US. Miles I can't do Fahrenheit or anything. If I talk about temperature, it's gonna be Celsius. Just saying. Also Fahrenheit kann ich nicht, aber Meilen. Also wenn ich was von Temperaturen erzähle, ist das immer Celsius. So, so I think since I'm gonna be a guest at Wolfgang Heimdalson's thing from in about 2 hours, and I need to do some dinner and some other things before. So for today we're gonna have a shorter stream because they need to dry. I mean, you get the drift. It's going to be there a lot of thin layers, and then we're gonna move into the direction of him. And he needs some other stuff as well. So he needs pin washing. He needs the accent highlights and obviously some repairs now. So we're gonna do that as well in the next few streams, as well as the rest of the Pan Oceania stuff. And then we have obviously also these guys, which I will probably start doing. They fell down again, so I have to re-glue the gun here. But those are the Yujing miniatures, which I'm gonna paint for the GMPC contest. There's 3 more coming. I think this one is Yujing. Pretty sure she is Yujing. Might be. I don't know. I have to check what he is, but I think he's Yujing. And he is definitely Yujing. I'm not sure what he is, but he's definitely one of those. I'm not sure if he's Yujing. I don't know. So I'm gonna glue him really quick before I forget doing that. And ja. So, also nochmal auf Deutsch. Das sind die Yujing Minis, die ich für den Wettbewerb bemalen werde. Ich weiß jetzt nicht genau, wer hier links ist, weil das ist die Pan Oceania Erweiterungsbox. So, this is the Pan Oceania box set. I think he looks very much like Yujing. Oh, we have him as well. So he's definitely Pan-Oceania. So we have that. So I guess when he is definitely Eugene. I'm not sure about him. And I'm definitely not sure about him, but I think I've seen a very similar backpack. Or not. No. This is the same, so he's definitely Pan-Oceania. So I'd probably... Okay, judging from the little knife he has and from the gun, I think he's Eugene. I'll have to double check, but yeah. Let's say for now I'm right. So this is gonna be painted for the contest, for the painting competition on the GMPC Discord. So I'll have to remove one miniature from the final thing, I think, because it's 13 now, which is all my Eugene. But yeah, we're gonna get painted for that. And yeah, those need to be added to the code 1 stuff. So that's the military order thing. I have no idea if he's part of the military order. Probably not. I don't care. Also das sind die Eugene-Dinger. Das hier ist der Military Order. Keine Ahnung, ob er da mitspielen kann oder nicht. Ist mir ehrlich gesagt auch egal. Ich bemale ihn einfach damit dran. Die anderen werden leicht abgewandeltes Farbschema kriegen. Dann haben wir natürlich ihn hier noch. Also die Bases werden alle so ein Hafenthema kriegen, denke ich mal. Also das wird auch sehr aufwendig werden. Also bei den Pan-O-Sachen. So all the bases for the Pan-Oceania will get a base similar to him, which will be a lot of work, but I'm kind of looking forward to that. And yeah, focus. Nobody says I'm out of focus. Yeah, so for today, that's that with the painting stuff. Feel free to tune in if you speak German at Wolfgang Heimdallson at, I think, 7:30 p.m. Also für heute war es das. Denkt dran, wie gesagt, wer Lust habt, 7:30 Uhr geht es, glaube ich, los beim Wolfgang Heimdallson mit dem Thema ist Wargaming Krieg oder so. Mal schauen, wird eine kleine Diskussion. Wer ihn nicht kennt, ich schaute ihn mal aus, dann könnt ihr ihm vielleicht ein Follow da lassen und nachher dann direkt einschalten. So, if you don't know him, I'm gonna shout him out and I hope it's the right nick. And you can leave him a follow and just tune in. Switch Twitch on later on, and I'll see you there. And I don't know if anybody else is online who we can rate. I'm just quickly checking if there is anybody. Just checking it on the mobile phone. So. Oh, okay, let's do that. So we're gonna rate Chris Frozen. Can really recommend him. He does a lot of really cool painting stuff, so enjoy and do say hello. Thanks for watching, and you know, the paint must flow.